Hello, everybody. I am Dr. Tina J Ramsay, the host of the Tina Ramsay Show and podcast, where we interviewed some of the most amazing standout entrepreneurs and influencers who are truly making a positive impact in the world. And we are powered by CTR Media Network, which reached 350 million people worldwide. So we're so excited to have today yet another outstanding entrepreneur right here in the Carolinas. So who is this? I know you're trying to figure out who this gorgeous woman is. Well, guess what? I'm gonna let you know. Her name is Taylor Pringle, and I'm so excited that she's here at the Breaking the Barrier conference by Coach Nikisha. And today I want you to tell our audience a little bit about yourself and why did you decide to start doing what you do.
Like she said, my name is Taylor Pringle, owner of Pringle Financial Services, located here in Columbia, South Carolina. However, we do operate in all 50 states, so it does not matter where you're located at. We operate worldwide. We specialize in personal, business taxes, tax planning, and bookkeeping services as well. The reason why I got started in it was just because there's a lot of people out here that is manipulated and they don't get the proper services that they need in business. And so my specialty is in business because I help business owners reduce their tax liability while still remaining profitable and giving them a peace of mind during the planning season.
Oh, okay. Now, as entrepreneurs, and we have these LLCs, and then we go to the S Corp and the C Corp and all this stuff like that. We're looking for ways as we grow and expand to save money. And you're right. Many of us as entrepreneurs, some of us are first-time entrepreneurs in our family. We're misinformed. And let me tell you, YouTube is not going to do it. This is stuff that you have to use. So what are the top 3 things that you would say that people make a mistake on? Because this is something that you can't DIY.
I'm definitely going to say tracking revenue is the number one thing. Most people are afraid to track money, but they're afraid to track money because they're not aware of the tax code and how tax code are made for business owners. So showing all your representation of your money, tracking expenses. A lot of people believe that they don't have to track their expenses or their bank statements is sufficient enough. They don't need receipts. That is the biggest lie ever. So don't never let anybody tell you that you don't need receipts, because you actually really do need receipts. It helps you itemize what you actually have going on in your business. And then tax planning is going to be the third thing. Tax planning is important because no one can help you outside of the tax season that you're in. So right now we're in the year 2023 tax season. We're in the year 2023. So when we get ready to file in 2024, it's going to be for this current year. You have to have a professional that you can talk to year round. So if you're in business and you don't have a tax professional that you can communicate year round, that's your biggest mistake right there, because you have to be able to communicate when things are changing and adjusting in your business so you know how to be able to navigate.
Ooh, all of those are some great points. And so, Taylor, we have so many different apps that are out today, and as business owners, we go for that convenience, okay? And so, especially when you're out and traveling, if you are an entrepreneur and you're going to an event like we're here today, and you shared a great tip that I did not really think about until Taylor asked, just like, let me show you something right now, her and Nikita. Oh. And so I want you to, first of all, share that tip, and then second of all, what apps should we use? Because you said tracking is very important of our resource. So what is an app we should not be really using for our business, but a lot of people do?
Cash App.
Ooh, I know she did speak it.
And the reason why I say Cash App is Cash App does not allow you to really track your income, because Cash App doesn't allow you to dispute. If somebody disputes your transaction, that's a done deal.
Wow.
Versus when you have an actual payment system, a point of sale that allows you to be able to dispute your transaction, because nobody wants to do work and not get paid for it. That's the worst thing that any entrepreneur or business owner wants to face, because we've done the work, we provided the service. Now you just took the money back that I'm thinking that I don't work hard for. It doesn't matter if I did 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, 3 hours worth of work. Now I'm not getting paid for. So Cash App is just not I would recommend it to be a good form of payment unless you're utilizing it through a system. So one of my favorite systems now is actually Square. I used to like to use PayPal, but PayPal have their kinks in as well. Mm-hmm. But the reason why I love Square is because Square literally can tie in so many different payment systems. So if you like to use multiple payment systems in Square, you're actually able to add in a cash out feature that will be allowed for you to make a payment through cash out, but it's not physically going to your cash out. So I love Square because Square literally tracks all your income. You can utilize with most websites. So I have my website is through Wix. I can easily add in Square, or right now, like we did today,
yes,
you can go on there, you can put it in, and they can tap on your phone. So now you don't even have to really use a software to plug in anymore. You can really tap that in. So Square.
Listen, you guys, they was like, let me show you something right quick, and they was like, boop, just a tap. I was like, what? So listen, it's good to have this information from experts that's in that area of expertise, and she's in finance, she's in taxes, and we want to make sure you want to scale your business up and truly scale it up. You need to make sure you're using the right payment gateways, the right things that help you track, so that when you go to try to get these grants and loans and everything else, you're not do not be pulling a big box of listen, we need to track these resources. And so thank you so much for all those tips that you're giving us. So how can individuals, because I know like right now we're in Columbia, South Carolina, however, I heard you mention that you do assist people in all 50 states. That's correct?
I certainly have clients all over right now. So I have clients that are in as far as California, as close as Georgia, North Carolina. So I operate in all 50 states. Doesn't matter where you're located at. I can be reached on Facebook at Taylor R Pringle. Make sure you put the R in there to find me. My website is pringlefinancialservices.com. My business line number is 803-915-6412. Any of those in my email is info@pringlefinancialservices.com. So any of those forms will be able to get in contact with me.
All right. Well, awesome. So with everything, we're going to wrap this up. What is the one thing, because we do have business owners that right now, they may be hearing what you're saying and they feel overwhelmed because they're just trying to catch up and get everything in line. So what advice would you give them? And do you help individuals that may be behind 1, 2, 3 years behind on certain things in regards to their taxes? They've been turning them in, but they want to go back and clean it up. Do you clean it up for the people?
I do. I'm actually a year-round tax firm, so I actually operate all year long. So that's why I said you want to have a professional that you can be in communication with throughout the year. The biggest thing I would say right now is to get yourself in order. And the reason why I say that now is we're pretty much almost halfway through the year. So now it gives you time to go back, track your expenses, get everything in line, and then go ahead and get help if needed. The biggest thing is asking for help, because if you don't ask for help, you can't get anywhere, because if you don't know it, hire somebody else that knows to do it for you, so that way it's done properly.
I love that. And we're going to wrap this up, but I just want to mention this one last question. What is the number one thing that we as the entrepreneur or business owner coming to you for services can make your life, or the transition easier for you? Is this something that you recommend, a software that you recommend that we should use to kind of allocate to keep us organized during the year that will make your job easier?
Yeah, I would say QuickBooks is a really good app to use. It's pretty affordable for most people. If not, I do actually offer a profit and loss sheet that is a one-time payment, and it allows you to be able to help you organize yourself throughout the year. So if you're not really ready for that monthly payment yet and you're in business, I do have a software that you're able to utilize as a profit and loss sheet that'll have you be able to track your expenses and your revenue.
Awesome, you guys. So we don't have any excuses. Clearly, Taylor Pringle have us covered, from the profit and losses to the upswing of our business, to get us in line for that funding, because they look at that, to get us in line for those loans, those business loans that you need, and so much more. She's right here located in South Carolina. However, do not feel bad if you're not in the South Carolina. That's fine. She operates and helps individuals in all 50 states. So make sure to give her a call and book her consultation or whatever she has, so you can get your business together, so you can bridge the gap, baby. So thank you for being a part of our show, and we look forward to seeing you again.
All right. Thank you for having me.
No problem.